I started IGLing 2 weeks ago and I've made pretty good progress since then. I'm gonna go over the things I improved on, things I struggle with, and what I'm doing to fix those mistakes this week. In my previous video, the first issue I was facing was not communicating. I would get so wrapped up in whatever I was doing that I would go silent and not tell my teammate what I was doing. Whether it was in a fight or on the rotate, I'd be focused on making a play for myself and didn't think about my teammate until after the fact, which would result in us getting split in endgame because he has no idea where I'm at or unable to assist me in the fight since he didn't know I was going for a play. If I wanted to lead, this couldn't fly for long and I was able to better communicate what I was doing and thinking, which made it much easier to follow than before.
Cautious.
I'm going out, using one.
Yep.
I'm catching myself down here.
Yep.
I'm going out and blading once.
Yeah.
Call myself on like a mid ground there. Nice. Alright, come here. Right side.
Yeah.
Using third. My third is like going straight up. I'm catching myself on smell right here. I was like, we'll blade again. You'll notice in these examples, although I'm communicating more, my comms aren't always clear and confident, and in some cases, I don't comm until really late. There's plenty of room for improvement here, and I'll get better at it as the season progresses. Another thing I improved on since last video is my tarps. I would do a lot of hard to follow solo tarps and would leave gaps that will ultimately get my teammate killed. I've gotten a better feel for when and where the full tarp versus tag sprint and build, however, there would be times where I make slight mistakes that end up costing us. In this example, I was tarping but wanted to get up a layer, so I side jumped and continued the tarp. This would be fine in solos, however, side jumping to change layers makes it difficult to follow in duos. Turtle ends up getting split and eventually dying because of it. This happened another time where I started to tarp out on one layer but realized how congested it is and jump up a layer, but Turtle gets pumped heavy when he tries to go up himself. He didn't die here, but taking preventable damage hurts your chances of winning the game because you have to waste your white heals. A really simple mistake I made when tarping was not staying ahead. This is an issue I had towards the beginning of the week but was a super easy fix and I haven't done it since. In these examples you'll see I wouldn't prioritize staying ahead and get cut off and die because of it. It only took these two examples to learn my lesson and I've prioritized staying ahead since.
Yeah. Coming. Right above you. Right here. 100. 1 HP.
Grab it.
Take it, sir.
Yeah.
Or save it for the heal on.
I'm just taking it.
Go down. 1 HP.
I want fun. Another mistake I learned from quick was putting ourselves in the middle of zone. You'll see in this example we get a refresh and my mats were really good, however I put us in the middle of zone instead of edge. This caused a lot of unnecessary chaos which could have lost us the game.
Just keep going.
Done.
Nice. You're all dead.
Follow me, follow me.
Yeah.
I just got, I'm going up. I'm calm.
Yeah.
What? In my box. Nice. I'm trying to go up. Alright, I have.
I'm with. Bomb the bottles. Right.
I
got everything.
got. There's a kid in the box.
Yep.
Dead. I need this. Watch out.
You get to me?
Just stay ahead, everyone.
Yeah.
Move on. Last video, one of my biggest issues was not being aware of my positioning in zone as well as when and where zone was pulling to. There would be times where zone wasn't my #1 priority and I would take unnecessary ticks because of it. I've made it a habit to always watch the zone pull and mark it when I can to know exactly what direction and elevation I'll be rotating to. This helped me a lot with my zone awareness and positioning, which I struggled with previously. The last issue I'm facing is not scouting before it rotates. This only applies for moving zones. In early and mid game, I'm always scouting and planning rotates, no problem. The issue is when it comes to end game, I don't manage my downtime well. We'll get into zone, then we'll split mats, go for a refresh attempt or something. Then once zone gets ready to close, I watch the pull and usually have to rotate right away. At no point am I looking at my cone or through a wall to have an idea for a rotate or take note of my surroundings, letting me know what we may have to avoid. You'll see in these examples I'm making risky rotates or getting punished for not scouting ahead of time. Alright, ready to go.
Yeah.
Wait, he was still in that box?
Yeah.
Last thing I'll cover is one of our end games that display a lot of the mistakes I was just talking about, but also show some signs of improvement. I'll highlight some key issues that take place as it's running so you can learn from a live end game instead of just watching bits and pieces that I show you. Alright, come here. Right side.
Yeah.
Using 30. My third is like going straight up. I'm catching myself on his mouth right here. I was like, we'll blade again. You good?
It's on my bottoms.
Run with me, run with me.
Yeah.
Split it.
Yeah. I say here with.
There you go. Watch your flow. Close this one. Alright, we're blading.
Yeah.
You have to go to the left some. Catch myself on his break.
Yeah, I got cracked out here.
Okay.
I can't come in your bottom. It's just like.
Okay. There you go.
I have splashes.
Okay. We'll run, we'll run.
Yep.
Going up one.
I'm gonna crack from the back.
Okay.
I'm chilling.
Full cycling out. Alright, keep flying. We're blading. I'm taking low, I'm taking low.
You got any heals?
Minis.
Take half of my metal.
Wait, here's flops in there. You okay?
The vending machine scuffing me over.
You have to get to me as you can, though.
I'm with.
Alright, we have to run through, run through, run through.
Okay.
Alright, pulse this way. Run with me, run with me, run with me.
Okay,
No,
you
come
did.
here.
That on the kid I was chasing.
Nice, nice, nice.
I'm getting the mats, getting the mats.
Yeah.
I'm stuck low ground. Coming to you.
Yeah.
You gotta edit me in probably. No, I'm chilling. I'm with.
107.
That's the
Dead. I need you to get the mats, I need you to get the mats.
come here. All the metal down here.
Get right here, get right here. Alright, he went up.
Yeah.
Just keep going up.
You were chilling out.
Gordon? Dead?
Dead.
I died. I have no edge.
Oh, bro, I think I just.
Obviously a lot to work on, but I'm gonna continue to learn from these mistakes to improve as fast as I can. The first dual cash cup is today, and I'll make a video covering how we did, but I'm also gonna be streaming it on Twitch. Go follow me there, it's the first link in the description. If you enjoyed or found this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe and use code HOWL if you want to support me further. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.